Hello friends, so today we will start from the Electronic National Agricultural Market (e-NAM). It is a pan-India electronic trading portal which networks the existing APMC Mandis physical market to create a unified national market for agricultural commodities. It is a virtual market, but it is connected to a Mandis at the back end and promotes the genuine price discovery. Funding funded by the Agri-Tech Infrastructure Fund ATIF Agri-Tech Infrastructure Fund, which is set up through the Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium SFAC Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium. Licenses license liberal licensing of traders and commission agents by state authorities, and one license for trader is valid across all the markets in the state, okay, not in the country, in the state. Market fee single point live on the first wholesale purchase from the farmer. Single point live on the first wholesale purchase from the farmer. Implementation, it is a central sector scheme, okay, so 100% by center, and willing states enact suitable provisions in their APMC Act for integration with the e-platform. Soil testing laboratories available in the mandis itself, okay, soil testing laboratories in the mandis itself, and SFAC will be lead agency for the development of national e-market by the Ministry of Agriculture, and they will select a service provider through the open bidding. Okay, this was the Electronic National Agriculture Market (e-NAM) scheme. Now the next is Participatory Guarantee Scheme. FSSAI accepts the Agriculture Ministry's PGS, means Participatory Guarantee Scheme, to incentivize more farmers to grow organic food, to incentivize for organic food. Okay, Participatory Guarantee Scheme is a process of certifying the organic products. It ensures that the production takes place in accordance with the laid down quality standards. The certification is in the form of documented logo or a statement. The certified organic food production is still very low. The participatory guarantee scheme brings together peer group of farmers, and the costs are low. Okay. According to PGS India, an operational manual for domestic organic certification published in 2015. It was published by the National Center of Organic Farming, Ghaziabad, under the Ministry of Agriculture. Participatory Guarantee Scheme is a quality assurance initiative, operates outside the framework of third party certification. Okay, according to the definition formulated by the International Federation of Organic Agriculture Movements IFOAM, participatory guarantees schemes are locally focused on quality assurance. It certifies the producers based on the active participation of the stakeholders, and are built on the foundation of trust, social networks, and knowledge exchange. Okay, and the last point is IFOAM is a bond based global umbrella organization for the organic agriculture market. The pillar of participatory guarantee scheme in India is its participatory approach, in which peer groups will appraise the products instead of third party inspection. Mutual recognition and support between the regional participatory guarantee scheme groups ensures the better networking for processing and marketing. It offers every farmer individual certificates, and farmer is free to market his own produce independent of the group. Individual farmers or a group of farmers smaller than 5 members are not covered. smaller than 5 are not covered under this scheme. They either have to opt for the third party certification or to join the existing participatory guarantee scheme local group. Okay. Small Farmers Agriculture Business Consortium, okay, SFAC, was established as a society in 1994 to facilitate agri-business ventures by catalyzing private investment. The scheme aims to support the new ventures in the agro-based industries and to promote the farmer producer organization and their integration in the agriculture value chain. SFAC gives venture capital assistance and project development facility. Gives venture capital assistance and project development facility to supports the new venture in the agro-based industries. Beneficiaries in these schemes are individuals, farmers, producer group, partnership, cooperative firms, self-help groups, and the companies, etc. SFAC is one of the central procurement agencies for pulses and oilseeds under the Price Stabilization Fund of Department of Consumer Affairs. Price Stabilization Fund of Department of Consumer Affairs. Okay. Now the next is National Food Security Mission. Okay, it is a centrally sponsored scheme. It was launched to enhance the production of rice, wheat, pulses, coarse cereals, and commercial crops, which include cotton, jute, and sugarcane. Okay, CJS, cotton, jute, and sugarcane. The targets for the production of rice is 10 million tons, wheat is 8 million tons, and pulses is 4 million tons, and coarse cereals by 3 million tons. Okay. Funding is 50-50% by central and state for food crops and 100% central funding over the cash crops. It would be implemented through the cluster demonstrations, distribution of high yield seeds with the farm mechanization and integrated pest management. Note: National Food Security Act is different from the National Food Security Mission. Okay, Act is different, Mission is different. Act is administered by the Ministry of Consumer Affairs. Okay. Now the next is, and the last scheme is Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Its main objective is extending the coverage of irrigation and improving the water use efficiency. End-to-end solution on the source, creation, distribution, management, field application, and extension activities. Okay, it is formulated by amalgamating ongoing three schemes. They are Accelerated Irrigation Benefits Program AIBP, which was under Ministry of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Regeneration. Second is Integrated Watershed Management Program IWMP, which was under Department of Land Resources and Ministry of Rural Development. And the third is On Farm Water Management, which was under Department of Agriculture and Cooperation. These all three are amalgamated under the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Okay. Implementation of this scheme is in decentralized manner through state irrigation plan and district irrigation plan. Okay. Micro irrigation fund. The fund was set up with the initial corpus of rupees 5,000 crore under the scheme with NABARD. NABARD will extend the loan to the state government to mobilize the resources to achieve the annual target of about 2 million hectare per year during the remaining period of 14th Finance Commission. Okay, NABARD will extend loan to the state. Okay, it would supplement the efforts of per drop more crop component of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Okay, supplement the efforts of PDMC, per drop more crop component, okay, of Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video.